today. It's the National Football League.
Mike Badgley.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Arnold's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
89. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Arnold. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Marcus Davenport has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
6-yard line.
On first down, Hunt. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd and 2. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 52 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
First down,
on 1st and 10. Arnold. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2. Arnold. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They run with Hunt. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Nowhere to go here. He across the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to him.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Michael Batchley lining up for the extra point.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You really did that. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing on first down. Hunt. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3.5 to go, first quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Cummings. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Jared Davis.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Hunt. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cummings, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Come on, that's 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Hunt. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
To Irv Smith.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 5 catches, 58 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation when prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The tackle made by Dexter Warren.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 14, Steelers nothing.
To throw on second down. Arnold. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Operating from the gun. Arnold. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Looking to throw on second down. Arnold. His pass caught at the 4.
Arnold's pass.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Arnold. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Number 43.
From 3 yards out. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
Daniel Carlson.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Hunt. And now the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
The ball carrier.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Hunt.
39-yard line.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
55-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
On first down, Arnold. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
Number 30.
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Cummings. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw on second down. Arnold. That one is caught by Hunt. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun on third down. Arnold. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
On 1st and 10, Hunt. Throw left side complete. That's Cummings. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Hunt. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Carlson set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
See if they do just that. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
On 3rd down, Hunt is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Recovered by the Patriots.
Following the fumble recovery, Hunt. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. It's good, and it's 21-10. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Arnold. Short little throw to Ebron. And he gets it down to the 32.
Arnold's pass.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Arnold. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow your defense a good chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On first down, Hunt. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Hunt's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Hunt is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Now the throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Short throw to Smith. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cummings, and he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
For the Patriots.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
The ball carried by the
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. He stepped right up like a pro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
24. Steelers 18.
To throw on 2nd down. Arnold. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10. Hunt very quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. New England on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
7 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
The ball carries
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
a gain of 20.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Steelers.
Throwing on 1st down. Arnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Taken down at the
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10.
To throw on 3rd down. Arnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, Arnold. And is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Arnold's pass.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Number 28.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Arnold. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
From the 4-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Arnold. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
10-yard loss on the play.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
24. Steelers 21.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
1st and 10. At their own.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cummings. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun. Hunt is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
To number 43.
Back to throw. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunt. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
He's back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Arnold's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
2nd and 5. At the Patriots.
Buying time. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Jackson now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's going to be incomplete. They got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
24.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary.